All the instructions are in Japanese. Hard like that. And that should release. And it should click in the very back. This is before and this is after. Hi guys, I have a few packages. Update, but I'm purchasing an item from Japan. 46,832 yen. This is the conversion. I just placed my order for a few items that I've been wanting for the longest. Hopefully it comes soon. It said roughly 5-ish business days, but it's coming from Japan. I'm so excited. I'll see you guys whenever it comes in. Bye. Hi guys, I just made it back from Target and I received a package on the porch. It's really squishy and it's my first time ever ordering from them. It came from Japan, from Osaka, and it came pretty quick, so if everything is good, I'll probably recommend you guys to the place I got this from. Cut like a hole. They also put the fragile on it. My goodness. Oh. No way. And I swore I ordered the black one, but the photo is red, but the description does say it's black. Worksbell short hub. What could this be? Are some new momo screws for the steering wheel. Brick. Handle with care while I tear it open. But we have the Honda horn button. This is all the instructions are in Japanese. So I think this is an authenticity for the horn. Some footage. Oh, there's some screws inside, and this is the short hub. Back looks like these are some wires for the short hub item I procrastinated so long on. Another card, Japanese too. So good, made in Japan. I'm gonna try putting the horn into this. See how it looks. Wow. Messing with this worksbell quick release, and it's so cool because you just press the button in and you push this hub back. You do that and then pulls that right out, and then it will lock into place. But to put it in, you have to line up these and click back into place. Now let's go outside and mount all of this inside the S2000. So I have everything that I'm possibly gonna need in here. Everything unboxed, my phone for YouTube to make sure I'm installing this right, and the wrenches. So let's go outside. Let's see if I can carry the box with one hand. Oh yeah, I definitely got it. The box is right there. We're gonna pop the hood. We can disconnect the battery before we install the steering wheel. You're going to want to disconnect the black wire, which is the negative terminal. And then should be able to wiggle this up like that. After you disconnect it, you're going to want to move it to the side and let it sit for roughly 10-ish minutes. Been sitting for a little. Get to installing the steering wheel. And there is another one on this side. That one looks like. This is before and this is after. I think the T21 should be the size of the screw right there. I'm gonna try it. Before I do that, I'm going to take this out, the How does that come out? So for this, you're gonna have to push back and disconnect it. You have to pull back hard like that, and that's how you disconnect this wire. There is a safety mechanism that if you tried to press a tab and pull it, it won't disconnect. As long as you pull back, it will come apart, and then that is the airbag connector. One of these will fit into the side. It's probably not the biggest one, but the second largest one. Yep, it's this one. This is loosening. There we go. And I got the other one out. And once you lace that through, the airbag should come right out. That's how it looks. I don't know if this has ever been removed before because it looks so clean and untouched under here. This is what the steering wheel looks underneath. We have this nut or bolt that secures this whole entire assembly in here. We're going to want to disconnect that and that. You can just pull this out like that and then disconnect these two. There's like a tab you pull. Like that. And then you just press this tab on here and pull back. Like that. Those two are disconnected, and so is that. All of these wires are going to stay connected to the steering column whenever we pull this whole assembly off, so I did make sure that all of these wires are free of being tangled to make it as easy as possible to remove. The center is a 14, so I'm going to use the impact to remove it. Oh, that was quick. Tighten it just a little. And now the steering wheel is off, wiggly, and then we remove this center nut or bolt. The steering wheel off after. Push all these wires through. It's gonna get ripped off. There we go. We have the stock steering wheel removed now. We are going to need this wire to connect to the yellow one for the SRS. You're going to want to put this green wire on the left side. Oh, there you go. You just slip it into place and it should click in the very back like that. And then at this point you can turn on the car and connect the battery, turn on the car and check if the SRS light is on the dash. This is what this looks like. After you connect the battery, you're going to want to turn on the car and see if the SRS light turns off. There we go. I want to put the worksbell steering column on like that. I want to cut about 2 of these lines off because if you don't, then the plastic piece will get caught on this trim piece and steering will be very difficult. So we'll cut it together. This is really difficult to cut through. I did cut that much. So on this, it does have a little notch and that would indicate top dead center, and that's how you know if this is the right side up piece. You're going to want to feed all these wires through the center right here, but also make sure that this is still facing the top. And we slide it in. And once you put that in, it should clear the back. After you put the hub on, you're going to want to put the 14 back in the center. And then after you do, you are going to want to torque it 29 foot-pounds. But because I don't have anything to hold this straight, I will mount the wheels so I can hold that and torque it at the same time. Put these through. This. There we go. Now you can remove the steering wheel. So for this red wire, we're going to connect it to this. There we go. Just slip that one in, and then this will be grounded on this. I'll tuck these in here. Right here. After some wiggling, I did get this on. Now I can loop the wires through. We have the worksbell connected like that. And then you just wiggle it. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. So you have to push the button, push down, and that should release this part, this in the center. After you tuck all the wires behind, top dead center, that indicates the bolts into all of the holes. Oh. Now that all the holes align, I will be putting these screws through. I'll put the other ones in. Also lost daylight, as you can tell. Now I tighten all 6 of these. Wow, it sits out a good amount, but it's on there. And then these are for the horn. After you clip in the quick release, we will mount the steering wheel on now. This was really satisfying to like take off and put on. I'm so happy I finally got this hub. I've been wanting it so bad. Now we're gonna hand. There's 6 that secure this and tighten all 6. I didn't realize, but the hub actually provided screws. I should have known. I ordered them, so I'm probably gonna return those. Actually isn't. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right when I thought I was almost done, the grounding wire, if you look at it, it's really narrow in comparison to this one. So I'm gonna have to take a file or a Dremel, not really a Dremel, I'd probably do a file to file this section down. Oh my god, there's a freaking beetle in here. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see that? My goodness. I do not like bugs, and this beetle needs to get the heck out of here. Holy crap, I feel like I was being attacked. Remember that beetle I couldn't find? Oh, what the heck? I didn't even see it fly. Filing. After sanding it down, you can see all the gold flakes. Did manage to get it on. Now I have to put the red wire, the red one on. I don't know if you have to fully get it on. You think so? There. I got it on all the way there. Oh, it works. Alright, and then now we can put the horn in. I'm going to pull this ring out because the horn isn't sitting flush. Get through these wires like that. Oh, so it kind of pokes out. Alright guys, so we have the steering wheel on with that horn. And now we're going to try the quick release. And there we go. The steering wheel is off. Ooh. And now it's back on. That is so satisfying. I'm happy it looks so good in here. Cheers to an full installation. The mosquitoes ate me up though. I also did forget to take this off so that we'll do the satisfying peel together. Hello? Am I able to grab this? Oh, there we go. Wow. Bye guys.